couple episodes ago, Adam said Going Overboard should be categorized under the genre torture. What is your favorite and least favorite film in this genre?
Favorite and least favorite. It's like a weird...
I don't know how you can have a favorite torture. Maybe just least favorite.
Yeah, it's not torture if it's your favorite.
I don't think we really need a favorite. I think least favorite is probably enough, to be honest.
I feel like I want to recommend some of these at some point, so I don't want to ruin it. Yeah,
I gave that title to Going Overboard for a reason. Like that would be the one that comes to mind. It's not really a movie. It's not a comedy. You know, it's legitimately you could use it as torture. So I would have to say that you've answered your own question.
Mm-hmm. I would say that Howard the Duck movie.
Oh yeah,
that's like torture for me. Yeah, that's torture. That's one of the worst I've ever seen, easily. That's just one example.
For me, it's like I've just got this thing about these middling Ryan Reynolds movies, like the Hitman's Bodyguard, like shit like that, where it's just like,
oh yeah,
what are you doing? Like, why?
Yeah, that seems like torture.
No, it is like they are torture. The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard or whatever the fuck. It's just, that these kinds.
It's such a bad title.
Oh, is that a sequel?
Yeah, that's the sequel.
No.
Yeah, that's the sequel. The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard? That's it? Holy shit. Who came up with that?
The Hitman's Wife's Boyfriend's Bodyguard.
Yeah, that'll be the third one.
You got to imagine Ryan Reynolds like saying the title, and I guess that's supposed to be the joke.
Yeah, it'll be the Hitman's cousin's uncle's wife's boyfriend's bodyguard. Yeah, like every movie will just get like more and more stupid. The title. Yeah,
like shit like Free Guy. I guess just Ryan Reynolds. I just really have something against that guy and his movies.
I feel you.
Yeah.
They really upset me.
He does the same shtick every time, so...
He's a name actor because of his abs, you know? When we were watching like Blade Trinity, I'm like, oh, that's why Ryan Reynolds is a name actor. It's because of his abs.
He's a name actor because of Deadpool. Because Deadpool was such a hit, and then after that...
He was a name actor before Deadpool.
Well, yeah, he wasn't really a lead. Oh, no, he was a lead. He was in, like, Green Lantern, but even those movies were, like, crap.
He was in, like, all those romantic comedies and stuff. Yeah, I don't know.
He was in different genres.
He was, like, a child actor or something.
Sure. That's how he sold himself for a while, but then eventually he, like, became this, like, Deadpool guy, right? Where, like,
now everyone likes him, that's the thing.
He was a real Matthew McConaughey type.
Yeah, I feel like he's much more in like, the leading role now than he was.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the time, like a few years ago, even before Deadpool. Yeah, he was in like romantic comedies, right? That was like the Matthew McConaughey, exactly. But like Matthew McConaughey is like proven to be like a good actor, like dramatically outside of like doing the same, like all right. Like he's not just that. He's like in True Detective, and he's in Dallas Buyers Club, and he's in like good roles. Ryan Reynolds has yet to have that kind of part. I like him in Buried. Buried was okay. It's not as good as like True Detective, but it was a decent like. He should do something like that. I've always like felt that like Ryan Reynolds should go back to doing like kind of indie movies like every once in a while. Like he should do like a lot of actors do. He should take on like a smaller part and like
good time.
Something like that. Even like show you have range.
Yeah,
right.
be in weird stuff.
I don't think he does have range though. I think he should stay in his lane.
Maybe not. maybe he's tried doing that and they're like, nah, dude, just stick to Free Guy and fucking whatever. Stick to that. Red Notice.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of like range or lack thereof, like another good like sect of torture movies are like just movies with The Rock or Kevin Hart in, like Central Intelligence. Those kind of comedies, where they're just so down the middle. They're so like for the broadest audience possible. So like they can never be too risque. They're like just really like comatose comedies. And, like, that kind of stuff like is the most torturous for me.
Red Notice.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good example. Yeah.